Dana, as we are all well aware, it is quite chilly outside.
Yes.
I mean, it's no lie. It is cold.
I think at this point, if someone gave me $1 for every time I referenced how cold it was, I could certainly buy myself a nice dinner.
You would have a lot of dollars. Maybe you could buy yourself a nice coat, nice beanie.
Perfect.
I know.
Perfect.
Right?
Segue.
Maybe not like a crazy coat, but you have said it a lot today. But it's very true.
It is very true, and I feel like that's the big ticket item in this 7-day forecast, the fact that it'll get warmer, yes, but not by a long shot. So this is a look at some of our low temperatures for today. -11 in Freiburg, -10 in Holton, 0 in Bangor, 2 in Portland. And if you were wondering if we broke some records, the answer is yes. We broke the record in Portland and in Augusta. These are some of our climate sites, so there's a good chance that areas around those two cities also saw records broken. We just don't have the climate data for it. We did not break the record in Bangor. -8 is from back in 1926. It's a pretty tall order, but we still got to 0. So it was still a very cold day across the state. Overnight low temperatures tonight, not going to be quite as cold as they were last night, but don't get me wrong, it's still going to be cold. Single digits, teens closer to the coast, perhaps some negatives in the mountains or up in Aroostook County. And we really don't get that much warmer in our temperature trend. In our 7-day forecast, we warm up a tad over the weekend, and then temps crash again. And then in the middle of next week, it's probably our best chance to get a temperature back in the 40s, but it's been a while, and our normal high temperature, it continues to fall, yes, but it is still in the 40s at this time, at least for coastal areas, slightly lower in areas inland, but that still means across the board it has been a cold stretch, that's for sure. So we're going to continue to see increasing clouds overnight tonight, and we'll have a mostly cloudy day tomorrow. We'll have some moisture around, so you may see a stray sprinkle, a flurry, or a light snow shower around, but we're not expecting a lot of precipitation during the day tomorrow at all. And then we're going to have a sunnier day on Sunday. High temperatures will be about the same in the low 30s, but we will have some more sunshine, as I said, and then we increase clouds again because we have a system that'll move through that will bring a little bit more in terms of some snow shower activity. Most of that will be the overnight hours between a Sunday and Monday morning, and I think most or all of the precip will be done by Monday morning commute time. However, it's still going to be very cold during the day on Monday, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some black ice formation. So Monday morning commute, keep an eye out for some tricky travel possible. A broad 1 to 3 inches for the areas on your screen shaded in blue as that system comes through. I'm not expecting obviously a ton of snow here. Areas of northern Maine may see a coating up to about an inch, just not a ton of moisture to work with. It is sort of the week of clipper systems because we have a few that will move through, none of them that are particularly strong, but we will watch the one that comes in on Wednesday to see exactly where that rain snow line was set up because that storm is trending a little bit warmer. Marine forecast sees 2 to 3 feet. Ocean temperature is 47. So we'll take a quick look at that 7-day forecast. Cloudier tomorrow. Again, those flurries or sprinkles possible if you want a day with more sunshine, but similar temperatures. That would be Sunday, and then temps crash again as we get into Monday with that Arctic front coming through. So we will have maybe about 1 to 3 inches of snow across the state. It'll also be a bit windy during the day on Monday. And then things get very cold again, especially Tuesday morning. I'll go back to the inland 7-day just for a moment to point out that the 0 possible for the morning of Tuesday, so that'll be pretty chilly, and then we'll be watching the rain snow line for that clipper system on Wednesday, Bailey. I know, it's a lot to talk about, and it's a lot of cold weather to talk about. It feels more like a February 7-day than a December one, which I know we've talked about, but...
And like we said earlier, if it's going to be cold, may as well have that pretty snow to look at.